You see that set? That's awesome, right? Really awesome stuff in that set. I added 2 videos because I can do that on the fly and still have these videos be in order, and I feel very awesome about that. Yeah. And so for my slumber party goodness, I'm sitting here talking to my boyfriend who is sitting here working on some art projects right next to me, and we were talking about Thurston Moore, and he was saying, "I really dig this track. This one's really really good." And I said, it's interesting. You take Thurston Moore and listen to that solo stuff is really good. Listen to the Kim Gordon solo stuff is really good. It's way more experimental, it seems. Um, but somehow, like, put them together, they're Sonic Youth. And Sonic Youth, I think, made a whole lot more. They have some albums that have, like, just tracks and tracks of noise. They made a whole lot more noise pop and noise rock, if you're asking me, when they were together. And it's a very interesting thing. Like them together, they have this chemistry that equates to, and then equates to songs like Bull and the Heather, which, I mean, you just saw, if you're watching this like live stream, you just saw the last Kim Gordon track, and I was saying to my boyfriend Jeremy, "Hey, let's check out this new Kim Gordon. This came out 18 days ago, and see whether this sounds more like the noisy Sonic Youth that I'm used to, like Bull and the Heather, than like the noisy the do you get where I'm getting? Yeah. So I did determine, yeah, you know what? It does seem like Kim Gordon has more of an experimental streak on her music than Thurston Moore even does. I listen to Thurston stuff, and it's pretty squarely like, shoegaze and album rock, and there's just not a whole lot of like squelching. Is that what they call it? Yeah, squelching through the Marshall stacks. But you hear tons of that in Kim's music still. The thing that I find really fascinating also is like, okay, so I put Kool thing in that set. And I was saying, back in the day when that came out, and I remember when that came out, it is so cool still. It really is. It lives up to its name. It really is the cool thing. Back when that came out in the 90s, yes, there were artists like Blondie and like Anthrax that were working with people of color and bands of color and hip hop artists, but she had a really kind of unique take on it, and she still does. In fact, if you watch that video that we just saw, which I will get the name of it here in a second, but it's not right in front of my face, so yeah, anything that's not right in front of my face, I'm like, I don't know. Because, you know what? All the stuff you see from me is honest. I don't have a teleprompter or anything. I'm just remembering it off the top of my head. So I feel good about that, because most people who are doing these things, they have a teleprompter. I don't. So I just go look up the information right before I go on the air and then fly by the seat of my pants as best I can. And I actually, like, looking into that, I'm like, that's actually pretty good. I like that. So, in any case, Kim Gordon, that new song is really awesome. I love the swampiness of the video, and it's just, I don't know, there's something eternally cool about her. And I swear to God, she never ages. Like, you see her in her videos, and you're like, dude, Kim, I don't know what you're doing, but somebody got to let me in on this skincare secret. Because, good God. And she's, I don't know, is she in her late 60s? And she still looks just as good as she did at like 30, 45. Like, she just doesn't age. She's just amazing. Amazing musicians too, and so talented. But yeah, so I put those all together in the set, and just put it all together because it's a Sonic Youth thing. And I felt like it needed to all go together. It's good to know what the musicians you've loved throughout history have been doing. Yeah. So let me look to see if I've got my playlist here. Up at the end and just talk about all of the things we just played, because what I'm noticing is, like, I'm used to doing this on a computer. And on a computer, you've got tabs that you can open, but that isn't the way that YouTube Live on a mobile device works. And if you're not aware, I had a serious hardcore computer failure, and have been forced to use my live equipment, or my mobile equipment, to be my live equipment instead of my computer equipment. So yeah, I would open up 2 tabs on my computer when I was broadcasting, and what I would do is I would be on OBS, and I would switch between them, and I would read the description of the video while I was live on air. And because the picture you saw was just me talking on the camera, and I could read on the tab. It was very much like having a teleprompter, but these days now I just have to remember it. So I've just got a playlist in front of me, and I'm just talking about it. So in any case, I wasn't doing things like, what in the methamphetamine? I don't know what in the methamphetamine. But I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that. But you know what? We're just going to go on to some music, and then this will be embedded in the playlist. And as you hit play, you'll hear the commentary. It works nicely, I promise. All right. So enjoy the shoegaze. Enjoy the new tracks. I'll be back on the mic with you after we listen to these songs.